Castani, Grece, Blanche, Auburn, Rouge, Jaune, Lila. Models, let's go. Models, let's go. Models, let's go.
All right, attention everyone. All eyes on me. I need you to use the Die Smart and XG. Platform orders down front, please. I need at least 3 status to ahead. Hurry up, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Turn it up. Models, let's go. Drop it in, turn it up. Models, let's go. Swap the bottom, turn it up. Die Smart, XG, electrifying. Color me, yeah, 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 yeah.
Bring it down, bring it down. What's up, what's up, what's up, Orlando? What's up? Drop the music.
All my fabulous blondes and brunettes.
We decided we're making this National Hair Day show, which means you do hair, you don't talk about it. So we're going to get back to work over here. Working with us is a young man that happens to be the owner of this great company. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Angus Mitchell. I was getting excited, Angus. I said, I'm going to Orlando, the premiere show. They built a new stage. I'm going to look skinny on it. If you don't think I am, drink more Patron, you'll see. And I told Angus, we're going to the premiere show. He said, I'd love to come. I said, well, you're the owner. Why not? Come on down. So he got to come and have fun with us. Just a great pleasure to have you here, Angus.
Thank you, Robert.
I worked with Angus's father on stage when I was a young man. I used to be a hottie with a body. Yeah. Don't turn your head, baby, while I'm cutting. It helps. Hey, just move you back. There you go. This is Paul. He's the camera guy. What's up, Paul? Yo-ho. He talks. He's got a very long cord. He'll be fun at the party. Oh, really, Orlando? That's all you got? That's all? Over here, we have a young man originally from Osaka, Japan. You know who he is. His name is Takashi. Give it up for Takashi.
Thank you, everyone.
You know, our goal as a color company is to create $1 billion worth of service revenue for you and I to enjoy. And I would believe in all the people we get to hang around that make us strong and great and courageous. This is one of the most talented women in the world. She's the artistic director of Paul Mitchell The Color. Please welcome Miss Linda Yodice to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hi, Linda.
Well, Robert, it looks like you've got something beautiful to work with here.
Well, you gave it to me.
There we go. So what we wanted to do is really share with you a lot about our color language within our company of Paul Mitchell Professional Color. So you have a wonderful arrangement of several different components of our professional color line. We're looking at the performance of a beautiful powder lightener. It's called Synchro Lift. And it's absolutely amazing, a blue powder lightener. Most importantly, it's all about the integrity of the hair that's left when we're lightening in this sort of length capacity. So we really want to work with products that have the new technology and the performance that's going to give us the results we need with the least amount of damage to the hair. So our Cara Active in the Synchro Lift is amazing. You in Orlando here, all of you, and I know this is a color mecca in the United States, so we always love to bring a little bit of color language here with you guys. We're giving you a sneak peek to
or a sneak preek.
A preek, yeah, a preek.
That's a word in Scottish, preek, so very good. How's your hair going? It's a little preaky.
To an amazing addition to our Paul Mitchell Professional Color. It's called Paul Mitchell Shines XG, and it's the most amazing new addition of our demi-permanent color. We're talking about a beautiful scalp to ends, 9V here on display. We always play with our Inkworks in our professional color line to get these amazing pure tone results, but now we have it in a demi-permanent capacity. Just can't wait for you to get it in your hands. An amazing tool. Most importantly, it's not only that saturation of wonderful, rich pigment, but also incredible, incredible shine. So we love that.
Well, I love the color you give me, and I can just testify to the strength in the hair, because it's not just falling off the bone. It's delicate. The fabric is really, really strong. You can see the weight in it. The color's incredible. You know, somebody said this to me, blonde comes in 3 flavors, blonde, blonde, and blonder. So to me, the fun we're having in hair color is absolutely the key. Taking that level, and I love this head of hair. You can see me trying to release what Linda put in there, and I just love the fabric and the beautiful sheer kind of drop-aways. What are you doing, Mr. Kitamura?
So starting with my haircut. So she came in with a kind of longer hair too. It's all one length. So and she had a little bit kind of older layer. So I kind of want to connect to the layer to the graduation. So I cut the back off a little bit. And then each section I take, I'm over like to back to a little bit. And I'm going to keep the length in the front a little bit longer. So it has a kind of like a little tail kind of feel in the front. So I'm going to go into the side on this side. And then I'm going to keep the texture into the hair. So I choose to use a razor. And then once the hairs get long like that, I want to put a little bit more texture into the hair. So from the mid shaft to the ends, I'm going to take that length off as well. Here we go.
I love, you know, the striking red presence here with your model. This is our 6RR from Paul Mitchell, the color, with an ink overlay of our hot pink ink. So just that final little tap, tap, tap of some bright accent. Beautiful. Pre-lightened with a little bit of our dual-purpose lightener as well. So beautiful results.
Yeah, beautiful color. All right, so I'm just going to cut that front a little bit shorter. Sorry.
He's pretty sexy when he talks, huh? Over here, we young man, he is the absolute groomer. That doesn't mean he's a dog groomer. He's a male groomer. He brings dialogue to the table. He will help you find words and techniques. He's our Mitch man today, one of the greatest artists in the world, Mr. Sam Burns. Give it up for Sammy.
How are you, Robert? How are you, Orlando? So, you know, one of the great things that I love about the men's industry right now is that it's a $61 billion industry that's grown 70% in 5 years. With the exception of gas, nothing has grown 70% in the past 5 years. So I want to be a part of that as a hairdresser. You know, as we look at the incredible Mitch men behind us, more men are focused on their look than they ever have been before. So whether it's clipper cuts or whether it's some scissor over comb, I really want to capitalize on that as a hairdresser behind the chair, and I believe that Mitch is the answer.
I love Sammy because I steal from him more than any other. He said, men will never ask for fashion advice or directions. Truth is, they be needing both, am I right? So I'm just saying, you got to understand the psychological of men. First of all, men's words you don't want to use. There's no guy coming in your salons looking for volume. My hair could be more voluminous, I'd really like it. He's wanting to be bulked up. Let me bulk you up, buddy. It's about bulk. It's about using words. Give me some more words, Sammy. Give me some other guy-friendly words.
So I think a guy will never come in and get highlights, but he might get guy lights. He might not get low lights, but maybe lights.
What about the one he does a highlight technique with a ponytail and it says, I'm with the band? Okay, you guys are terrible today. What's wrong with you? Do I have to take clothes off? Watch this. Here we go. I told Angus the next show we're doing, we're going to river dance naked. Now, I'm going to be good because I'm wearing my sporn. I don't know how you guys are going to do. This young, I'm sorry. Let me just get this guy moving, and then I'll give it back to you. I think I heard Linda there. This is Noogi Tai. He's an editorial artist. He happens to be a learning leader in a Paul Mitchell school in Oregon, also travels with me and Angus and the rest of the team, does great editorial work, does just beautiful sculptures, not using hair pieces, using hair. So I love him as an artist. Give Mr. Noogi Tai a big round of applause. He's going to entertain you. Give me a few
guys.
words.
It's so great to be here. What I love about Paul Mitchell is like
Come to you.
we're always looking at new innovations and cutting-edge technology. And we all have and are addicted to our smartphones. So why not have a smart styling tool? And this is where our new neural styling tool comes in. This is what I'm playing with. It has a smart sense technology, which means that every single tool has its own little microchip inside. It's a little brain. so that it regulates your temperature, checking it 50 times a second so that each section that I'm working with is going to be nice and even, heats up to 450 degrees within 30 seconds. And I'm using our Neural smooth iron here to create a different fabric texture here. Backcomb it slightly and then just sealing in that texture, and I'm going to show you how to transform that in a little bit.
It's perfect. In a minute, should we wait? Noogi's lost all control of the English language.
Don't have to wait, no.
No, I'm just curious. My model was pretty amazing. In fact, I don't know if you do this with clients sometimes. They had her dry and said, you can do whatever. We could her bang. I'm like, no, I'm going to do it from the soul. Do you know what the soul means? When you don't know what the hell you're going to do. And the only problem is when they come back and say, do what you did last time. I'm like, oh, what was I drinking that day? Don't worry about a thing. So I look at her fabric. I got to see it dry, and I love what it is. And I just go for where I think the moneymaker is. So I felt she had too much hair. She got beautiful redness in there, which Linda will articulate. I want to kind of change the shape, so I went for a brand new sort of retro bob. I started in the front, which takes lots of courage. And now I'm going to dress the back. And she's got a ton in here. She could be a donor. You know, and her driver's license, keep my organs, take my hair kind of thing. You know, she's got too much. So I'm going to liberate it a little bit. Working with the Paul Mitchell carving comb, one of my favorite sort of tools. Locking in, just picking a destination, and never letting go. You know, I believe when you cut hair, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Woo. Yeah, some days you're Vidal Sassoon, other days you're Helen Keller. It's okay. People always ask me at the shows, Angus, how come I do more hair than you guys? I figure if I do 6 and you like 3, I'm a happy guy. So, you know, everybody cuts hair differently, and I think what I love about being part of Paul Mitchell, we're not a dictator culture. We don't make people cut hair or hold scissors the same way. We believe in individuals. So for me, I'm not the precision guy. I don't cross-check my work. I stopped cross-checking because I was so disappointed in the results. Thank you. But you go to talent like Takashi or Angus or Julian or Scott Cole, some of the people that work on our team, I really believe this to be a true statement. You're as good, ladies and gentlemen, as the people you choose to hang out with. Choosing to hang out with people that are superior in technique sometimes can make you a stronger person. And I love working with the team I represent with every day. There's no company quite like Paul Mitchell in the universe. And I believe that with every ounce of me. And let me ask you just a question. What other company today has had the owner up in front of you cutting hair? Which other company have you seen today with a present owner that's been doing hair for 20 years? He's also a handsome devil.
Oh, shucks. Thanks, Robert.
No, yeah, people be wanting you, man. You know, Angus is bringing sexy back. I'm bringing homeless back. There's no God. I'm a hottie. What you got for us, Angus? Great to have you here.
Well, I'm absolutely honored. Actually, when I heard that we were going to be present at the Orlando show, of course, I had to invite myself. So I invited myself, and thank you for having me.
It was easy.
You know, it's funny because people say, oh, so you're a hairdresser. What salon do you work at? And I go, well, I get to be a platform artist, and so I don't really trim hair. I get to really sculpt hair, and I really look at hair as being more of a artistic kind of feel for me. So I got to see something really, really cool on my model. She has this great little tattoo right here. It says, smile. And so I asked her if I could make everybody else smile by opening it up and sharing it with the world. So that's kind of where I'm going.
One more second.
I'm going to make everybody smile.
I mean, what a philosophy.
Thank you, Robert.
I think it's the one, Angus. We've been waiting for this. You know what? I've got a vision here, a big smiley face. Okay. I think somebody did that. I'm going to do a little cut I love. It's called electric geometric. It's why I stopped drinking, because you can't do it with a hangover. And I just did this show in Switzerland, and I did this trick in front of 5,000 people, and everybody after the show wanted to buy a fork. And I'll be honest with you guys, if you think it's about the fork, it is not. It's about the clipper. It's about electric geometric. It's about using it like a guideline. How's this look, Randy? That's Randy from hairbrain.me. He's a great believer in Paul Mitchell and the hair industry. There's not many people like this in the universe. Give Randy a round of applause for taking such great pictures. Randy and I used to be lovers, so if you want to know what I'm like in the bedroom, ask Randy later, he'll tell you. Try living that down at the bar, Randy. Yeah, just relax your head. So coming in again with this Paul Mitchell Oster clipper. This is the clipper. When I was a young man, I watched Paul Mitchell, the man, work with. And this is really being the sense of a hairdresser. Like you're carving. You're paid for what you leave on. I believe hairdressing's easy. We just choose to make it look difficult. So here I'm just lasering in right on the surface. How's that looking on the camera, Paul? Huh? I mean, I'm pretty darn good at this. If I could only ever get the other side to do the same thing, I'd be great. Takashi, the other side's for you. Match my side. Never mind.
Try that, I'm just kidding.
I can match it. I've been doing this a while. Did you do the color on this, Linda?
Absolutely.
Talk
and
about it while I catch
You're
up.
really enjoying a very close-up of our new Paul Mitchell Shines XG. Again, demi-permanent color. So a combination of our 4V and also our 6V. Beautiful underline lift, so add a 10 volume and a 20 volume just to create some variation in the lift, and of course over her natural, as well as that pre-lightened hair. Just a beautiful display of the shine. It's just literally mirror-like. We love what it does to these longer textures of hair, although I guess, Robert, you're also doing the ultimate in conditioning. And that's just taking
ultimate.
it right.
Isn't it amazing when you cut it off, what you say to clients? You look at it on the floor, like, oh, that was on your head. Like, ugh. You know, like you saved them from this. This was like, ugh, so dead. We killed it. Yeah, and they go, that was on your hair. Ooh, you know. That's going nowhere, that joke. I see how you are. A lot of people don't know I started in the Mid-South when I started my career many years ago. So I've been doing this a few years now. About 27 or 28 with Paul Mitchell, the company, which I love. Not very many guys have been dedicated to the same company their whole life. And somebody once asked me, why come you knew? I didn't know. That was what's so good. When I knew the least about the business, I made the best choice. To me, when I grew up in the industry, how many of you have been in the business 5 or 6 years? How many have been in it 10 years or more? How many of you remember an industry where it was built on people you could believe in? People you could see and touch and take a picture with and be inspired by, regardless what shampoo they believed in. I believe in that. I think it's key. And I love what I do for this company because, you know, we come to these shows, we never take it for granted. So this is my electric geometric. I put a little front frame into it. I'm going to give it over to my girls. Beautiful color canvas. She's gorgeous. Stand up and go see Donna. Give it a little shake. We have the clippers. Come here, come back. I just seen something I wanted. This is what I've lived for my whole life. A very hairy woman. So this is cool. So this is XG color too. So, you know, what about we start selling dresses too? I think it's a great thing there, you know. So you can come in here, and I love it because it's about the campaign. And how cool is that? We could just be cutting dresses all day. We wouldn't need models. And if she doesn't like it, it's like, it's okay, it'll grow out in about a week once you wash it.